everyone, and welcome to Season 2, Episode 1 of Tact and Diplomacy, Rise Against, a title I'm particularly fond of. Before we go round and say hello to everyone, let's talk about things and stuff and things. You might have all just seen on that other screen, we had little minis being displayed in the corner there. That's because our new sponsors are Hero Forge. And if you want to go and create minis just like them, follow that website there, but be warned. You will have no life afterwards. Yeah, there's lots of time goes into those minis. A lot of time. Also, do check out our social links. Discord, Twitter, and YouTube. Discord, come and be a great part of this wonderful family that is the Scratticus Academy. And Twitter, get involved. Send me a DM, I'll get you into a game. YouTube, go and catch up on all of the things. Also, check out our other sponsors, Mage Hand Press. Mage Hand Press, who created the Dark Matter expansion for 5e, third-party content, now available for pre-order in hardback. Available in pre-order for hardback because I literally forced them to let you pre-order. So go and pre-order. Also, check out the Deck of Many. The Deck of Many, you've heard of the Deck of Many things. The Deck of Many animated things, maybe. Maybe the Deck of Many animated spell slots. And just maybe, the Humblewood Sourcebook, third-party content for 5e. Also available on their website. Currently Black Friday. Lots of sales over there on the website. Go and check it out. And if you spend over $100, use the code Scratticus for free shipping. Social links. Sponsors. The tweet! Go and retweet the tweet. This season, we are bringing back retweet rewards, which I got halfway through doing and then stopped. But I'll get that on screen. Every 10 retweets, there will be the equivalent of a Fiondas Surge.
You wanna run that by us again?
Please?
Yeah,
Sorry,
one more time.
Sorry, what? A Fiondas Surge. I'm pretty sure I said that clearly. I ran this movie. Didn't I talk about you with this
No.
before we?
That's a big no.
There will be random occurrences which could be tied to the Fiondas, possibly, or maybe to the Demorphin. Who knows? We'll find out. It'll be fun. Yeah, let's go around and say hello to everyone. Let's start with Paige. Hey, Paige.
Hi. I might do things and poke things I'm not supposed to do again this season, apparently. We'll see. Hi, I'm Paige. I was not prepared to introduce myself. What do? You can find me on Twitter as D&D and Paige, as said in the link, wherever it is, over here somewhere. And you can find me here on Mondays, Tuesdays on Onyx Path. And yeah, that's what I do. Happy new season, y'all. It's gonna be great.
Next round we have Mackenzie. Oh, hi, Mackenzie.
Oh, hi. Guess who finally joined on the makeup train this season? I have no clue if this is going to continue past the season premiere. We're going to see what my face likes this. Anyways, hi, I'm Mackenzie. Mackenzie Lane D on Twitter. You can call me Mac. You can find me here every Mondays. Every Monday. Whatever. You can also find me as the co-host and current DM for One-on-One, a D&D duet campaign, as well as a game designer and writer for MCDM, Matt Kobel's stuff. As well as I have stuff coming up on Itch.io. I may have a Goose-themed Christmas game coming up within the next 2 weeks. Because when I have a fever, I do very, very silly things. So, that's what that to look forward to. I played Kite and Hail, and I want everyone to know that when we leveled up between seasons, I gave him the beautiful advantage. So all those laundry days and shirtless chin-ups on tree branches added up to something.
I'm glad it was all working towards something. In the middle of the screen, we have Renee. Oh, hi!
Hi, I'm Casual, and I'm back this season. I know everyone missed me so much, because I missed me too while I was gone. And I'm played by Renee, who does a lot of things here on Mondays on Scratticus Academy, doing podcasty stuff like Fate and the Fable Maidens, family-friendly D&D, Edenfall, an awesome new audio drama coming in 2020, and like writing stuff. So like you can find us on Twitter. You can find both of us on Twitter because selfies are a thing and sushi is a thing, and I think that's mostly it. That's mostly that's mostly all I am. That's me, summed up. Oh, also I'm in a comfy blue sweater.
Thank you, Cashel. Next around, we have Kelly. Oh, hi, Kelly.
Hi. I don't even know how to follow up any of this. Hi, I'm Kelly. Hey, Kelly in chat. Hey, Kelly Lane on Twitter. I'm here. Mondays, obviously. I'm here. Thursdays, very exciting. You should tune in. Sam and I are both in this game, and we may or may not have created characters with shared backstory. It happens. So, show up for spoops and cutes on Thursday nights. I write articles for Scrat's Patreon. I do stuff for DM's Guilds. I don't sleep and just that's what I do. That's my life. And my dog is eating the chips that I dropped on the floor, which is uncomfortable at best. So, Tramp, move.
Thank you, Kelly. I am hurriedly going to go and disable the horror alerts. We don't need those. Thank you everyone for the donations though. At last but certainly not.
Warnings though.
Yes, we do need the warnings. I have not. No, thank God you're here. Lastly, Kayla, how you doing?
Hi guys, what up? It's the girl, that Kayla person. I'm here again for another season. I made it. They didn't kick me out. And new season, new me. I can actually push stuff now. I'm not just passing it on to the next person. Wednesdays. Come back on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. EST. You might see this face again doing some shit. Who knows? Maybe y'all know what I'm doing by Wednesday.
I mean,
I don't know
you're
right
gonna
now.
be in the DM seat. You're going to be in the DM seat, right?
I mean,
Apparently.
the poster was released last week. Anyone who hasn't seen it needs to head over to Curriculum and check out the channel called Isle of Blismouth. Or Blythesmouth. Or Blythesmoth.
Yeah. But we still can't figure it out. I saw a pretty word, I liked it, and now we're just gonna say it however the fuck we feel like saying it. So, yeah,
It's
that's
like
how you
the
say
Isle of, it's the Isle of GIF. It's whatever way
it.
you
GIF,
pronounce
yes,
it.
GIF. As if we need to start that argument in the chat. Thank you very much, Kaiden.
So,
That one
whoa.
is Mac. That one is Mac. I can't blame that one on Kaiden. Also, ow. We're starting this one off strong. Ow.
It's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. I feel fighty.
For chat, it's been 2 weeks of every 3 days. Somebody goes, Kaiden, and just starts us all over again.
I don't know what I did
This
wrong.
is accurate.
I have done nothing wrong. I have done nothing to deserve this.
This is accurate.
On that horrendous acclamation, thank you very much to the following people: Durza Black, who's put 312 bits in the pot for the first advantage to be free. Also, Smallish Sam and Kelly, both of whom have subscribed. Smallish Sam for 11 months, one more month, and you get that year's graduation cap with all the shiny stuff on it, Sam. And Kelly at 16 months. I believe. Yeah, Sam gifted her advantage to you, Kelly. So all of you have a king's ransom in, no, oh no, don't do that. Don't, oh dear. Oh dear, I had the text.
Can I give a disadvantage to Kaiden?
Not with a subscription, I'm afraid.
Oh, it's only advantages?
Kelly,
Yeah.
Kelly, why? I'll take your advantage.
Then I will
though.
gift my advantage to Kaiden. Because he's
Okay.
gonna need it.
Whoa.
I
So,
is Kaiden gonna live past today's session? I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. Last season was so long ago. Do you know what we're actually going to start with today? I think we're going to headphones off. We're going to go around the screen and we're going to recap from the eyes of each person exactly what happened. We will start with, I don't know. Who should we start with? Paige.
Yeah.
Hey, Paige.
Haley. Hi, Scrat.
So last season, what happened?
Eleanor touched some things that she wasn't supposed to touch. caused some chaos via a huge water energy source. Was probably the cause of many deaths. Yeah, that happened. And she kissed a boy who then proceeded to betray her and her trust.
Is that true? I think we need more details than this.
About the accidentally killing people? The manslaughter or the kiss?
Both, to be honest. Both.
Okay, so let's sum up last season. Manslaughter and kissing.
Manslaughter and kissing, yeah. Okay.
With the manslaughter, I was like, yeah, totally. This thing in the ground is totally something up in my realm. So I was like, oh yeah, let me touch it. And then I unleashed an entire water energy source that flooded a mine and killed, I don't know, would you say like more than 10 people? Like less than 20? More than 20?
I mean, there were probably around... I mean, that was like essentially most of the workforce in that mine. And like, that was on shift, you know? And I mean, I think they probably had 600 people working there, so that's 200 per shift.
I'm not laughing because killing 200 people is funny. I'm laughing because I didn't realize how many people I killed.
Yeah, there was a lot. Like when I was saying there's an army of Fiondas chasing you, I meant an army, like forming ranks and like being an army, you know.
Oh, shit. All right. Yeah. So that happened. I talked to a lot of weird things no one else could see, aka Kamokes, kind of in the realm of Will-O-Wisp for anyone who doesn't know, but not evil. So, but kind of in that realm of looking. So I talked to a lot of like Kamoke that no one could see. So I think the entire party thinks I'm crazy. And I shoved myself into lava during a Demorthan acid trip. Which is not what I call it. Yeah, I shoved my own self into lava because I gamed and looked evil to myself. Let's see. Oh, and then the kissing. Yeah, there was, strangely enough, some jazz music at this festival.
That was weird, right?
I don't know where that came from. Some smooth jazz setting the mood. Eleanor kissed Kaiden, and then overheard Kaiden talking to Reese about how Kaiden had held a knife to Reese's throat, which Eleanor did not know before she kissed the boy. So
yeah, you overheard that, didn't you?
I did, and I think that's what I heard. I think I overheard exactly that and nothing else. And then we ran out following my Kamoke. So as much as everyone thinks Eleanor is just batshit, they're like the little theater lights, in a dark theater, but except through a battle where people are dying next to you.
Yeah. So like, we're not looking for the lavatory, we're looking for salvation. Got it.
Yeah, that happened. That was a whole thing. Like I said before, kisses are the lips' most brutal lies. Real casual.
Yeah. Are we gonna talk about the Fiondas killing everyone?
You mean the at the last camp?
Yeah.
Or we're talking. Oh, when we're running out. Yeah, they were on their way, and we were trying to get to the city. So I don't know how far we got away from them. But yeah, I don't know if I did that by any means when I did the water thing. I don't know if it's connected. We don't know if Eleanor's death toll is like just stacking high. I mean, if I had a copper for every person I've accidentally killed at this point, I'd be a very rich Demorthan.
Yes. Wealthy in the Ember Dowels, definitely.
There we go, the Ember Dowels.
Well then, I think that's a great recap. Thank you very much, Eleanor. I think we'll grab someone else. We'll see who notices first.
I'll just keep doing it.
Yeah, it's okay. We've got Kelly. Oh, hi, Kelly. How you doing?
I'm good.
So,
How are you?
oh, I'm so full of, you can't really speak to Eleanor and not be full of life afterwards, right?
She's so bubbly.
So bubbly. What happened last season from your point of view, Eris?
Oh, what didn't happen?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So, highlights. We got to leave town. Eris actually had an off-screen argument with her family about it, and then pieced out. That like in the night, she like disappeared.
Mhm.
So essentially, Eris ran away from home with some weirdos, including Hope.
Yes.
She didn't even really know where they were going. But it was not there, so that was great. They ended up in the wilderness for a while, which was not Eris's favorite. Found a bunch of dead people in a town, which gave her something to do. That was nice. Grossed everybody out pretty early on. Eris got to watch Eleanor follow mysterious creatures. And then we met this strange individual, Cashel, right when we were attacked by Fiondas the first time. We thought we killed it, found out later we didn't kill it, got across the damn log, got trapped in a cave through an avalanche, where we learned that we didn't kill the thing. Made it to this weird mining village on top of essentially an ancient ruin. Found out that Kaiden was previously a thief and not part of the military. And then I'd say right about there is when shit went to hell.
We did so little last season.
I mean, looking back, it feels like a lot, though. Like,
That's right.
I mean, we got through like 3 days in like the entire season. I mean, Eris now has to look south for omens. She also thinks that somebody is out to get her, sending the crows after her because there was hundreds of crows. She hated Reese and now has come to be like okay with Reese. She's confused by Kaiden. She thinks Eleanor might be crazy. And like talking about mystical beings that she can't see. But we're gonna trust the Demorthan. She's managed to heal people. We're gonna let her do her thing. And then there's Cashel, who's cool to hang out with. And then the bunch of them blew up the castle, and then on the road we all duked it out. Although I think the only duke out that Eris is very much aware of is her duke out with Reese.
Yeah.
And then we got attacked, and now we're at town, and Eris has mixed feelings about that.
Very close to town, at least. Very close. On the Royal Bridge to town. Like right outside town. Kind of.
I don't know. Eris ended last season conflicted. She had been feeling very alone, and now she feels like at least Reese wants to not have her feel that way, but there's like baggage there. She also is like probably truly afraid for the first time ever. I think Eris has never really been scared before. I think she's been hurt a lot, and she's been upset and she's been angry, but actual like fear is somewhat new to her.
What
she's
is
never
it?
felt like the stakes were very high.
And what is it that you fear, Eris?
She's afraid because there's so much she doesn't know. She's always felt like she's known things. And there's things going on here, powers and forces and sciences and mad magientist stuff that she just has no idea about. There's like so much that she doesn't know. And then this Fiondas attacking town, and this thing under the castle, it just seems so much bigger than what she's ever had to deal with before. She wanted to leave town. She wanted to see if she could find her brother. She just wanted to get the hell out of Dodge. And now, because of all this stuff going on, she's basically back in the place she didn't want to end up.
Kelly, this is going to be so much fun.
Life was very simple for her. In a weird, complicated way. Like, her life was probably seems complicated to other people, but to her, it's always been pretty straightforward. She's had tasks, she's had missions, she's had boxes to check, and she's had her one goal of getting the hell out of Dodge. And now that she's out, it's the nightmares that haunt your dreams are awake.
We haven't talked
close your
much.
eyes and they're still there.
We haven't talked much about the death count. There's been a whole lot of death following your party. Admittedly, not really your doing. In fact, when most of the deaths happened, you were away. When they literally destroyed the town. But then at the end of the season, there was also the Ondas raid where the army was taken out as well. How's Eris feel about all that?
I think Eris hasn't had to really deal with death before. Like, there's this possibility to her that her brother is dead, but she doesn't even, like, that's not, like, she does not believe that that's true. So I think she... Hope was hard, but she was so hyper-focused on the fact that everybody else seemed to care more about Hope than her that she never really processed it. Like, I think, and then, like, everything that's happened has just been so go, go, go. It hasn't, like, hit her. Like, she hasn't stopped to breathe yet to, like, know how to feel about it. Because it's something she's never had to deal with before. And she doesn't really... It's hard to know how to deal with death when you never really get close to people. Because it doesn't feel like you're losing people in the same way.
Kelly, that was deep.
I have my moments.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's a pretty good recap. We've had some things happen as well. Thank you very much to Bowman, who has donated a whole bunch of stuff, including, oh my days, including 2 advantages to you. There's also 2 advantages to Kaiden and 2 advantages to Alienor. I have updated those on the stream. We've hit 13 retweets as well, which means we'll have Fiondas magic happening. But also, this just in, oh my days. Okay, I need to hang a minute. Divide that by 50. Yeah, we just had £90 donated by Pumpkin. Hang on a minute. You've donated that much. I've got to learn how to spell your name. Ambaragawayan. Thank you all so much. We've absolutely smashed that stream goal. Amber, oh my god. Thank you so much. Advantages for all. I need to like figure out. Okay, so like it's like, does that include me? I'm gonna say no because the maths is easier. Is it easier? Yeah, the maths is easier. So that's 15 for 1. We've got like what, 6 15s in there. So there's like 650. There's like 6 advantages to everyone in there. Oof. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you all are gonna win.
No, you just get to make it harder now.
True, very true. I have so many advantages. Okay, so who should we go for next?
I was trying to think. Oh, yeah, and just Eris just has mixed feelings now about town too. So we're gonna see how that goes.
I mean, what can possibly go wrong, Eris?
Literally everything she's been trying to avoid her entire life.
I have a question that's going to be weird to chat, and if your other players could hear it, it'd be weird to them as well. But what's your name in Reizh?
Julianne.
Julianne. I like that. Thank you.
So.
Okay, let's see if they're all paying attention. Rene.
Rene's the next one.
I am here.
Hey, Cashel, how you doing?
I'm fine. How are you? I got food.
Oh, awesome. So whilst we were doing that, Bowman donated 18 pounds. Amber Agaroyan donated 90 pounds, and also I forgot to mention as well that a Patrick bought an Academy School hoodie and 2 other merch. Thank you very much. Hey, is that ready for PAX? Maybe we'll see you in it. Cashel!
What's up?
What happened last season?
Oh, the whole season?
Well, give me your highlights.
Well, I mean, first I found a town of dead people. But most of the dead people weren't there. It was just a lot of blood. And then I got flux from the bodies that were still there, and then I wandered off on my own because I'm a loner, you know how it is. But then I'm not alone anymore because I found these people, and these people crossed a log. We crossed a log. It was a big highlight.
Glad one of you mentioned the log.
Everyone. Wait, I'm the first one who's mentioned the log.
You're the
That's
first
highlight
person.
Of the series.
You're the first person who's mentioned the log.
The log was a big deal. Everyone, the log was a big ass deal. And yeah. So obviously the log happened. We crossed it. Got to know each other real well in a cave. Wink, no sex. And then we got to the place with the stuff. I know what it's called because I take notes on everything.
It's
It's
very
called
good of you.
Turgak.
That was the name of the thing they were mining.
Yes, but when I said the place with the stuff, that was the stuff that
I
I
see what you mean. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
Yes, the place of the tug. Of course, that's the only thing that's interesting to Cashel, right? Like the town name
Right.
isn't interesting, but the stuff is.
No, right. So yeah, the stuff, the Turgak is like the it's a metal that can be made into weapons that harm the Fiondas, but the Fiondas don't like that. So the Fiondas all came, and there were like little shadow snakes everywhere, and I didn't kill the bacon person, the bacon lover Julie. Yeah, it wasn't me.
No.
Wink. So all of the snakes came in. Still pretty sure it wasn't me though. Could have been. Wasn't. Snakes came in and like everywhere. And one like tried to get at my shoe. Did get at my shoe. My shoe had some holes in it. I've since patched up my shoe. But
It doesn't squelch anymore? Was it squish?
It doesn't squish anymore, and it doesn't like flop around either. Because I
No sex.
That was a good one.
Sorry.
No, don't apologize. This is for everyone. So then, several people died in that attack. Bummer. It was like 4 people. It wasn't really that big of a deal, except Hope was one of them, and Hope had been traveling with us, and so like everyone was kind of bummed about that, and I get that, right? Like Hope was cool, I guess, and death is a bummer, I guess. And I did an autopsy of all the bodies, and they had been taken over by like black flux, which is how they'd come back to life, this like undeath kind of thing, and that's how they were still attacking. And so I was able to extract black flux, which is the first of its kind, as far as we know, recorded history. And I was the first one to get it.
You did.
And Eris was there. She was taking notes. And I got this black flux, and I didn't tell everybody because everyone was already super sensitive about doing an autopsy on Hope's body because, like, I guess she's dead and that's disrespectful or whatever, but, like, science is so important. And so we had a funeral, and then after the funeral, we were like, okay, we gotta figure stuff out. So we went through Hope's stuff because that's what you do when you want to figure stuff out, is go through person's belongings. Yeah, and we read her mail.
I mean, yes, you did.
We read her mail, and then we went down into the mines where they like mine the stuff, the Turgak stuff. Yeah, and so we were like talking about Hope with the guy Patrick, Captain Patrick, who I apparently know. It's a whole thing. We'll come back to that. So, or he knows me. We'll put it that way. So, we're in the mines, and Alienor and Kaiden did something they shouldn't have off in the dark cave, touched something they shouldn't.
Yeah.
Whatever. Still no sex, but this giant like elemental Fionas came out of the ground, and it's made of like steam and water and like just fury and anger, and it was so strong it started filling up the mines, and it started just like killing people. And I didn't really want to run, but Reizh just put me over their shoulder and like ran. And like, I had to go because Reizh, he's very strong. And I am very not. But I did manage to get a hold of a boomstick because Patrick was gonna give me one, but he was useless. And then Reizh was able to like go and get one, like actually fight up and get one. And so as soon as I got the boomstick, I loaded up some black flux and I shot it at this elemental. And the elemental like exploded, and like I was able to get white flux from that. But it was a little bit tricky because it was kind of blended with the black flux, which just like stuck around. And so I hung on to the boomstick, went outside, and I was like trying to contain the black white flux. The white flux is gonna be so powerful. It's also new, also first time in recorded history, and I also discovered it. But like, so powerful, hard to contain, definitely blew up in my face, see?
Yeah, burn marks. Yeah,
it's weird. So I only have like a few droplets left of like the white and the black flux, but I have them. And so now we're traveling, and we stopped. Oh, and Alienor and Kaiden kissed, and I don't know that it ended well because there was some drama. That guy Patrick apparently went to school with me.
Yeah.
How wild is that? He survived, by the way. Yeah, he's like the only one, and only because we convinced him to let all of the rest of his people die.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You talked him into letting his army die.
Yeah, but I mean, they were gonna die anyway. So it was like, he died with them or he didn't die with us. And like, there's clearly a better option there. I mean, I'm there for the latter.
Yes. And you did dance together as well, right?
Oh, we did dance together, but he wasn't really a huge fan of the part where I said, like, just let it all go. Everybody dies, just let it all go. And that's okay, because everyone dances to their own beat.
It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Nadine, thank you so much for that resub for 4 months. I feel like that's a fantastic recap from you, Cashel. Thank you. Let's see who goes out of Reese and Kaiden, shall we? Oh dear.
She can't. Bye, y'all. Thanks for being here. I love you and I miss you.
All right, I forgot a part of my makeup. All right, don't at me. Don't at me.
Wait, did we get through everyone, or am I just on here?
You're just way too keen, Paige.
Oh. I want to hop off. Have a great time.
You got me and then Kaiden, and then you can yell at him.
So keen. So keen. So, talking of yelling at Kaiden, Reese, why don't you give us the highlights?
Of everything, or just yelling at Kaiden? Because, we can yell at Kaiden.
Up to you, really. I mean, what's prominent in your mind about last season?
So much. A lot of people died. Like, a lot. Too many people died.
Yeah.
And it's kind of plaguing him. There's one in particular, but it's a lot of people died.
Yeah.
And that's not kosher, especially for somebody, who is part of the military and supposed to be protecting those people.
Yeah, and like this new military that they're not like the military you joined, but they're similar. Ooh, that didn't go so well.
No, they're pretty much all gone, and we just sat there and watched them all die, and that's great, I guess. It's not great. That's probably one of the biggest things, besides the big death that still kind of lingers in the back of his head, and also being shitty to Eris and Alienor getting into shit, and Cashel almost dying multiple times, and we can just end there about carrying other people, I guess.
Yeah. Highlight. Let's see. We haven't mentioned the log. We haven't mentioned Kaiden at all, really. You've mentioned Cashel dying a couple of times. So we could maybe hone in on that if that's a highlight. Or are you just one of them people that we have to like talk around things until you're ready to talk about the stuff that's really bothering you?
Yeah, I guess. Reese is not the most open guy. He doesn't... He kind of is just like, focus on that over there. The tragedies that he can solve, he's going to focus on. Because the ones that he can't fix, he can't focus on, I guess. Because there's the whole issues with... Kaiden.
Where do we begin, Reese?
He's gonna... It's still a lingering problem, okay? It's a thing. He's... In Reese's mind, Kaiden is going to betray us all, essentially. He's essentially going to turn on us for some reason or another, because that's what thieves tend to do. They tend to just think of themselves and steal whatever they can and get out of there. So he's going to probably destroy Alienor at some point and then run off, or take Alienor and then run off, or just get rid of all of us and run off with monetary value, although God knows, what kind of monetary value you can get from us at this point.
I mean, Cashel and Eris have got some nice Magientist equipment.
Yeah, but I don't know if he knows how to use that stuff. The guy can barely handle himself in a fight. Most days.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? You'd think that like a thief would at least know how to defend themselves. Like they'd at least been in a fight once or twice and would, know the basics.
Yeah, and he doesn't. So it's basically he's just going to steal everything and run off. And then we are going to be here, hopefully still alive, picking up the pieces. But I don't trust him as far as I can throw him at this point. So, yeah, that's fun.
So you're on the bridge towards Reizh, or close to the royal bridge towards Reizh.
Yeah. With a crazy Fiondas behind us that looks like the King of Death.
Yeah, lots of Fiondas there.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that Reese would like to talk about? Cashel, Eris, Alienor, Hope.
That's still tender. God knows what the fuck we're gonna find out in the city about her, and I don't know if he's ready to find out, really. Because it's probably not gonna be what he expected or wanted, so...
What about your sister?
That still needs to happen. There still needs to be a conversation there, because I don't know, maybe he's going crazy. It feels a lot like he's going crazy, but... I mean, he needs to talk to her. Even if it's a figment of his own imagination, everything that he can hold on to, he's gonna hold on to.
I mean, if it's healing, it's healing, right?
If it's healing. At this point, God fucking knows what it is, but he's gonna try, because what else does he have to hold on to right now? Besides trying to fulfill a dead girl's dying wish of figuring out what the fuck's going on in the country, and a figment of his dead sister, I guess. And going into the city, he is definitely not looking forward to. I might just put that out there.
There's gonna be so many people, like 100 times more people than there was at the mining facility.
Yeah. And lots of looks.
Kayla, remind me, what was Reese's sister's name?
Fiona.
There it is. Oh, wow. Like, only 2 letters away from Fiona Das. Okay, got it.
Why you gotta make that connection?
I didn't. I was just, saying that was purely that was purely academic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I see how it is.
Teehee. Do you want to talk about anything else from last season?
I
feel
know.
like of all of these recaps, I feel like yours is the most like a therapy session. Like,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That's how Reese goes. Everybody else is all jaunty and happy. I mean, you got Cashel over there laughing and everything. And no, Reese is just like, this is how I feel. And I can't tell anybody else. So, blah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have access to a therapist, you should use it, everyone.
I have therapy tomorrow. It's gonna be fun.
Wednesday for me. I'm thoroughly looking forward to.
Yes.
Any more? Would you like to talk about anyone else? There was something between you and Eris last season. What happened? I'm not saying like there was a romantic thing, but there was something. You had something. Something happened.
I mean, she's smarter than me. She's smarter than Reese in every fucking way possible. She knows how to read. He doesn't. She knows how to make this crazy magic stuff work. He doesn't. I mean, he's literally a brute, and she can actually, like, do things. And he recognizes that. So he's going to essentially, you know, try to respect that she's the one that's going to be doing the talking. And yes, he did treat her like shit on multiple occasions because, you know, can't control himself. Just acting like a douche, a dick.
And you kind of had a conversation in the last episode about that, right?
Basically, well, I mean, she more just let him have it, which he deserved in every way. And he really believes that he definitely deserved worse than what she did. But somehow she was nice, and the magic words were apparently, "You're right." And the moment that Marie said that, it was like, "Oh, well, it's forgiven. You said I was right. That's okay." And he was like, "Oh, okay." But, you know.
Magic words. Is that something Reese has taken away? Is that something Reese has taken away from this? Is that when things go bad, he just has to tell Eris that she's right?
You know, kind of. A little bit, yes. Because he's... Yeah. But, I don't know. It's not like he would say, oh, she's going to be like, oh, we need to jump off this bridge to our death. You're right, Eris. He's not going to be like that dumb, but at the same time, kind of. If she's mad at him, that's kind of probably a tactic he might take again.
So if we're talking about tactically mending your relationship with Eris, is that something that Reese would be doing? Would Reese be doing something about it, trying to, like, make it better?
Well, you'd hope that the last conversation that they had would have mended it, but if it's still broken, then probably, yeah.
I'm just asking questions here. Do you think that last conversation means, hey, everything's fine, or do you think it needs some more?
You know, yeah, because he's a dipshit.
Got it.
She walked away saying, oh, I feel better now. So apparently that means everything's cool and all right. So he's good.
Never change, Reese. Never change. Okay.
She can't escape the nose game this time.
No, she can't. See you in a bit. Oh, hi, Kaiden.
Hi.
Damn, have a lot of people talked about you.
You know, to be honest, I don't entirely know what I did wrong, but fine.
Why don't you go through the highlights of last season for Kaiden for me?
Well, we left the village, which, thank God, I've been meaning to leave that village for quite some time, but I finally got an excuse, so whatever. Turns out the excuse was, you know, someone out of my old thieves guild, which I tried to leave behind, but that's a problem that solved itself, huh?
I mean, yeah, if that's the way you want to look at it, yes, it did solve itself.
It's the easiest way to look at it, isn't it?
Kind of cold.
I tried being nice. I tried putting my life on the line to stop them when they tried crossing that damn log. What did that get me? I got bitten in the shoulder by whatever the hell that is. Fiondas.
Yeah, you did.
And then
But
what does
hey-
that get me?
Then they did like surgery on you, right? They fixed it.
Sure. I fixed it. Wouldn't have happened if I didn't risk my life in the first place, but we have regrets. We do things.
Is that what
Try
you
being
feel?
things we're not.
Is that what you feel, Kaiden? Do you feel regret about it?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Do you wish you hadn't put your life on the line for them?
What does it matter? I did it. Probably won't do it again, but I tried being something I'm not. I tried being a good person. But after Hope died and we came out of that crumbling museum, people died, and I looked at her body with her head caved in and I felt nothing. I'm never gonna change. I'm going to be exactly the same person I was 3 years ago when I almost died.
Hmm. Okay. What's the next highlight?
I mean, I did get a monster pulled out on my shoulder, which is something I'd rather not think about, but that did happen.
Well, you're thinking about it now.
I don't want to, but I mean, you asked for a highlight.
Well.
Felt important.
Okay, yeah, I guess it was important. Think they got it all out?
I'm going to say yes because I want it to be true.
Okay then. Well then, we won't talk any more about it.
You're harping on this one real hard.
Sorry?
You're harping on this one real hard.
This is your own mind's babbling here, Kaiden. You brought it up. There's a million things that happened last season. You brought this up.
Alright, well, fuck off, you.
Fine then, move on. What else do you want to talk about in last season?
I mean, that was Alienor. Though I'm not entirely sure where that one stands because everyone is making it seem like I did a bad thing, but I honestly not entirely sure what they're talking about. I don't really see what I did wrong.
Okay, well let's go through it. The bad things tied to Alienor?
Alienor did help me when I did get bitten, and I think that's when I started. I mean, she's the closest thing to a good person I've ever met. She's cheerful and sweet, and she doesn't have an ounce of bad in her body.
What is it about her that attracts you then, Kaiden? Because I thought you didn't have any... You tried to be a good person and that wasn't...
Yeah, it's a problem.
So is it like an opposites attract thing? Or do you think that
know.
maybe she could, like, help you be a better person? Or maybe the pair of you being together would mean that you don't have to be a better person because she's got that side of it covered.
I mean, I'd like to believe I could be better, but I don't know. It's a bit of a tricky one, isn't it?
So you kissed.
We did that one in real life. Nightmare I had, but again.
Sorry?
There was that one nightmare I had where we did kiss, but that one wasn't real, and also it wasn't her, but it was, and there was a Fiondas, and it was weird. I do not deal with that side of things.
And is that what you thought about when you and Alienor actually kissed?
It might have flashed in my mind, but
Ooh.
it was. I wanted to
Kaiden.
think of something else.
Kaiden, did you closed-jaw kiss Alienor?
No, I'm not that bad. I asked before it happened, and I could prep for it, she could prep for it, and it was fine. It was nice. I liked it. I like her.
So, yeah, and she likes you too, right? Nothing that you know to distract you from that fact, right?
Apparently she thinks I've done something wrong. Again, the entire group has been giving me shit for something, but I don't know what it is.
Well, what do you think?
Aris and I've been fighting, but I guess that's what the most of it.
The fighting.
Aris and I have a couple of spats, but
Do you want to talk about Reese?
he's a big man that talks a lot of shit. I'm not letting him. What he apparently knows about me being a thief, and apparently likes to hold that one against me, so I'm not letting him get in my way as much as he wants to.
Yeah, held a knife to his throat at one point.
I did not do that. I vaguely pointed a knife in his direction. That's different.
I mean, it was kind of close to his throat.
It was not that close to his throat. It was a
Okay.
very loosely held knife pointed vaguely in his direction.
Vaguely at his throat direction, we can at least agree on.
I don't think it was his throat. It was generally his chest. Those are specifics to things I didn't do. I didn't threaten him or anything, which is apparently what people believe.
You just talked to him with a knife. That's different to threatening.
Aye?
Practically defensive.
Sure.
Are we happy with this logic? We're not.
I didn't threaten him. And if I
You-
did, then I had good reason, so whatever.
So, see, now that if you did kind of makes me think that maybe everything else you said is now slightly invalidated by that last statement.
I never went to school. You can't logic me.
You can logic yourself.
Alright, fine. Maybe I did threaten him, but what does it matter? He's a soldier. He can take a little threat.
Any other highlights?
Oh, people died.
Oh,
That was a
we
thing that
are
happened.
going to talk about the people that died.
I mean, they died.
Do you have a number on that?
What was an entire mine? Up in the hundreds, probably.
Okay, so you have a good idea of how many people died. Good.
Aye, it was a lot of people. I looked at it.
It was
They
a
were
lot of
stuck in a
people.
mine with them. One of them almost was Reese. That didn't work out, but
Yeah. Should we talk about
I
that?
I didn't threaten him.
You didn't threaten him, but you did try to kill him.
That's different. It's different. Didn't say it was better or worse, just said it was different.
Well, why don't we talk about it anyway? We seem to be very caught up on the I didn't threaten him thing. Maybe we could talk about the I did try to kill him though thing. Separate from the threatening issue.
I might have tried. He was on a ledge, and I might have knocked him with my leg as I walked past.
And we're okay with this.
We are going to be.
How do you think Alienor would react if she knew?
Well, she's not gonna know.
You sure of that?
I'm very good at killing people, and I don't need to be noticed. It's one of the things I am good at, unfortunately.
Oh dear. That sounds like reverse progress.
Like I said, I tried to be a good person, and it didn't work. So now we're here.
I don't know what to say except for big oof. That's a solid yike from your subconscious there.
I tried for 3 years to be a good person. I lived in that village for 3 years. He's gonna hold that progress against me. He's gonna try and take down everything I built to keep living. I'm not letting him do that. I'm living on borrowed time. I'm not letting anyone take that away from me, and I'm certainly not letting someone who thinks I'm a thief and will never stop being a thief take that away from me.
People used to say Kaiden tries.
He did try. He tried to be a good person. He tried to be different, but apparently, a thief never changes. A mercenary never changes. Blood never washes out of the hands that killed people. So we're here.
And then the army died as well. That was another thing that happened. Remember? The Fiondas came and killed everyone except for Patrick.
Alright, he lived. Damn.
I mean, you can try and kill him, I suppose. We seem okay with that.
Oh, it's not like I haven't killed people before. Don't give me shit about that. I'm not gonna feel guilty about it. I'm not gonna feel guilty about feeling not guilty about it. And I'm not gonna feel guilty about not caring if it happened to any of my party members. And I'm not gonna question that either.
You trying to convince me or you?
We're the same person, aren't we?
No, you keep questioning that.
Look, I can't care about the party. I can't care about them. Like I said, I tried. For days I tried. It seems people don't think I'll change, and honestly, they're probably right. I look at people dying and I don't feel anything, and I don't think that's gonna change. So I'm a bad person.
What about Alienor?
She doesn't know.
No, I mean... What if Alienor was to die?
Then we bury her and move on. Or don't. Doesn't matter. Don't do that to me.
Kaiden. Kaiden.
Don't do that to me.
The voice in your head goes quiet, and a numbness takes over your hindbrain. It kind of feels like you've been slapped. Like there's that ringing right at your stem of your cortex, you know? Not really a ringing, but like there's no other word for the like silence that like fills your head as you like are just suddenly so numbed by this realization that even if Alienor died, you wouldn't care. This is shock. You felt shock before.
It's not like I don't want to feel anything. I'd like to feel things. I think that part of me died a long time ago. I don't think I can get that back. I don't think I can get that back. As much as I want to get that back and I want to feel things again, I can't. What, now you're going to be silent? What, now? It's not my fault. A lot of things are my fault, but this isn't it. gonna say anything this time? Just gonna leave me like you do every single time. Just leave me to fucking stew on this.
Instead of hearing a little voice or a conscience talking to you, all you can picture is Alienor dead on the floor. Kinda like she was in that room.
I tried to save her! I thought I saved her.
What does it matter?
I wanted to save her.
Not anymore. And with that, I think we should get everyone back. Someone tag Reese in chat or something.
Kayla.
Please, come on. I love you.
Hi, I'm still here.
Hold on, I have to go read back Zoom chat. Y'all are awful.
You were a special
I
kind of
don't know
law.
what you're talking about.
I'm
We
so
were-
lucky my mic
I
blocks
was
half
not
of this.
partaking in this. I was just laughing because we don't get to blame you.
Oh, you totally get to blame me for this. I'm so sorry.
I love you, Paige.
I didn't do anything to stop it, but
I may have poured the gasoline on the fire.
Yeah, you did.
I'm an
Paige!
innocent bystander.
Sorry, But's calling me.
Dawn dawns. And with it, the final groans of a few Fiondas, or, people, Fiondas people, are heard in the woods nearby. Alienor, there are no more signs.
Even if I talk to them again? Have they given up on me fully?
They haven't given up. They haven't
That's
given up.
what it
Oh,
feels
we have things to address as well. Thank you very much, Nadine, for the resub. I might have already spoken about that one, but thank you. You have an advantage to gift to a player of your choice. Also, thank you very much, Potato Hollow, for the resub. 19 months! That's craziness. And also, thank you very much, Raven, for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Sorry, I was really messing with Mackenzie's head at that point in time, so I couldn't stop to say hi. I mean Kaiden's head. Let's...
Is there a difference? Is there a difference?
You tell me.
yes, because Mackenzie is a good person.
And Mackenzie doesn't want to kill us yet.
Either that
mean-
or I'm seriously mistaken about you.
I don't know. Is this a call out or a compliment?
Yes,
Okay.
I derailed us. Moving on.
No, it's okay. Patrick looks to you all and says, well, look, shall we make a break for it? That's the Royal Road. I mean, the bridge is only about 8 miles long. And then we'll be in Reizh.
Seems clear enough, I suppose.
I'd rather be inside than outside.
Well, if we're gonna make a break for it, we better be quick.
Or quiet.
Preferably both.
Well, the Kamoka hasn't really shown me anything else. I really don't have much to tell you. I hate to break it to you.
I say we make a break for it. I'd rather not be. It was like the middle of the night when this happened, right? No. Yes.
Yeah. All right. I'll poke my head up and make my way down there and see what we can see.
I'll
Can I
do a
look
couple of
around?
checks as well. Can I
All right.
hear anything left from the camp besides a few groans or just
Sure.
feet coming in our direction?
Give me a survival check.
Oh my god, I wish they. I need dark mode on roll 20 so bad. It's just like the light of God every time. 20.
Oh, Reese. You listen.
It's what I do. This is like the only thing I'm good at, okay?
No, but I mean, you listen and you listen hard, right? And you hear crunching, eating, bone snapping, flesh ripping.
Yeah, I think we should probably get moving right about now.
Casual eating in this moment is just so.
Yeah, that doesn't help either. I just turn over and glare at Cashel like, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't think Rene heard. Like casual eating in this moment is perfect.
Reese is immediately doesn't even like think twice about it. He just reaches in, grabs that little satchel, and like stuffs his ears again with the bits of cloth.
You sure? You won't be able to hear so well on the run. It'll give you disadvantage on your survival checks regarding hearing.
Don't care. He's doing it.
Patrick looks around and says, I can't hear them. And I can't see them either. I reckon we'll be alright now.
I still think we should do our best to go so quietly.
Great. Do it quiet and slow or loud and fast.
We can't outrun them. Quiet and slow.
Right?
I don't really think we're really good at it either, to be honest.
I can go ahead and keep Scout out the way. You guys can follow me by a little bit.
You're gonna go by yourself.
I'm pretty good at the whole hiding thing.
I just saying, if you die, then let us know when to come back. So
I mean, I'm not gonna go that far ahead of you. You just the signal for run away is me screaming.
fair enough. Lead the way.
I'll take the back.
I'll stand by Bearman.
Front then.
Eris, then, why don't you make me a sneak check as you scout ahead?
I'm gonna use one of my advantages.
Yes, because we each have 2 mountains of advantages
Thank
now.
God. Much
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, you needed that. You needed that. Awesome. So, on a 15...
Can I also?
Go on.
Can I also be keeping an eye out for like the boogeyman in the dark?
Yes, by all means. Why don't you make me a perception or
And I'm going to use an advantage.
Yes, you can. Okay, on a 21. Okay, on a 21, all around you, okay, it's sort of that darkness that happens in dawn where there's a lot of shadows. You know, the sun's not really fully lighting the area yet. It's just that sort of, you know, when everything's kind of like a grey colour before it turns orange. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Shadow. 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 Deep shadow. Shadow too dark, shadow. Someone hiding in the darkness, shadow?
Can I sneak my way a little closer to see if it's a person or an undead person?
Of course. And this, by the way, is within like 20 feet of everyone. We hardly even moved.
Wouldn't expect anything less, to be honest.
This is gonna be the rest of the episode. Everybody buckle up, guys.
We've got
8 miles the whole season.
We're never making it to Reizh.
Okay, I'm gonna move closer to the dark shadow and see if it tries to eat me.
Would you like to roll more stealth?
Yes, please. With advantage. So I should use 3 now.
Yeah, that's good. That's a 14 rather than an 8. As you sneak closer to the shadow, you can't really make out what it is standing inside it. Until you see a glint near the floor where the light starts to come over as it dances across what looks like a claw attached to a foot. Would you like to make me another observation check?
Advantage again. Doesn't make a difference.
Flat 19s. Eris, there is a bear standing in that shadow. And as you look on a 19, you can see its steely glaze is locked on you. As it's hiding in the shadows, hunting you.
Me? Or us?
There is a blackness to its fur, bones sticking out jaggedly, and a mask on its skull.
Does it seem like it knows that the rest of us are here?
As you creep closer, it roars, and everyone now knows there is a Fiondas right next to y'all.
Oh, hey. That's
The first thing Eris is gonna do is go, "This is me screaming!"
What are we doing? Fight or flight?
Flight!
Eris is gone.
Running. Goodbye.
Running after Eris.
So, everyone,
Literally after she just said there's no way we're gonna outrun these things, so she's gonna damn well try.
we are going to roll some dice when we come back from our break. We're going to take a 5-minute break.
I forgot we have these now! No!
If you're a subscriber, there will not be any ads, but you can check out our lovely minis. Since the start up, we now have a Reese mini as well during the break. If you are not a subscriber, there will be some lovely Twitch adverts for you all to watch, which means that people can come and view without having to watch an advert for 20 minutes or so. So we're going to go take a break. You guys should do the same. Get yourselves a drink, get yourselves a bio, stretch, do all the things. Go and tell your wife you love her. That's what I'm going to do. and we'll be back in around 5 minutes. Should I leave the intense music on for the whole break?
You know you're gonna.
Do we have a
regardless of
choice?
what we say, yeah.
No, you have a choice.
I vote yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
do
cool. Back in a minute. We are back, everyone. It was slightly longer than 5 minutes because we had to make everyone mute their mics. Because, as A. Kelly says in chat, they are still giggling about butts. This group of adults playing a highly delicate game about sanity with horrific overtones, gore, and all of that. Kelly, are you crying?
I can't breathe.
Right, the bear kills you all. It's the end of the campaign.
You know what? It was for a worthy cause.
No, we need dice rolls though. The bear roars. Eris, as you've snuck closer to get a closer look, I think quite possibly your face is a little bit closer to this thing than you might like when it roars. I think
I'm not,
you're...
not rolling for anything. Natural 20.
Sure thing. You can use your automatic success.
The automatic successes are still not critical this season, correct?
Yeah, they're not critical. Yeah. I decided, like, not right this second.
I don't know what it means, but I'm not rolling. I'm just doing well.
You are doing well. Okay, so, as Eris cries, "This is me screaming!" you can almost hear, like, the Doppler effect as, like, she's getting quieter. Like, as she gets the heck out. Everyone else, there is a bear! A Fiondas bear nearby.
Yikes.
Rolling athletics, running, or, yeah?
Running.
Oh,
Best of
running.
luck.
Patrick's gone. Patrick...
Oh,
Well, you know.
Patrick ups and he's like, "Yep, run," and like,
I need to have a talk
thought
with
he was
him
departed.
about, like, there's nothing around and what that means.
Reese heard it. When he said he couldn't hear anything, Reese never called him out. I'm just saying.
I'm going to severely call you back out on that because you didn't say he was eating anything. You just said there was a bear standing there.
Yeah, well, it went quiet when Eris started sneaking up on it, obviously.
How the fuck am I supposed to know that's what was eating?
Wow, we're all angry today. Wow.
Okay, is everyone okay? Is everyone okay? Does everyone need another whisper?
I think
the players need a whisper just to get out the giggles.
I think we need more butts. I don't know.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
I think butts solve all
Just-
of our problems.
Just one more butts.
Well, Kaiden does have a fantastic butt, if I'm correct.
Hey, I
Beautiful
do
butt.
I do on my character sheet have the beautiful thing. So, you know, some of that went into the ass.
What a beautiful butt.
Really, honestly, stunning ass. Could bounce a quarter off it. Or what is it, a Azure crown?
Bubble butt.
Can I give like an advantage to the bear to bite Kaiden's ass off?
I don't know why, but my brain went immediately to, can I give Kaiden an athletic butt slap? And I was like, yeah.
Wow,
Hey, ask first. He'll probably say
That's a-
yes, but ask first.
that's a turd.
Okay, quick question, actual question. This counts as evasion, right?
Yeah, I'll give you evasion if you have evasion. Otherwise, athletics, whatever your best is.
Feats.
Can
Yeah, feats. If you have a specialization in athletics or evasion or anything else. If you have a speciality in bears,
funny
I'd give it
enough,
to you.
Can I, while I'm running, can I try to talk to the Kamoksuken and be like, which way?
They are deathly silent, Alienor.
Oh, shit sickles. All right. Nora is going to hightail it out of here. I don't know. She's just going to follow whoever runs first.
I think that's Eris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Patrick, one of the two.
No one's quick enough for Patrick, apparently.
Would it be possible to shoot and run, or just one or the other?
That age-old question.
Yeah.
I mean, if you would like to stay back to make sure that everyone else gets running to fire a shot and then run last, yes, but you will be at the back. So what this means
I'm
for
already at the back.
No, but I mean, like, at the moment, the front is the back, right?
Sure.
Because you're all close to the bear, right? So, like, if you want to take a shot and make sure that everyone else is getting away first, you can do that. But what that means is that everyone else's failures weigh on you.
So if we're slow, you're slow.
Alright. Well, I guess. Yeah. This is so stupid. I'm gonna use an advantage, though. Because
Well,
I want to
hang on
at
a
least
minute.
make sure this hurts.
Part of going last means... Oh, yeah, you can take a shot. Why not? Take a shot.
Oh, God. Oh, I'm gonna take that 21.
Yeah, the 21. Oh, hang a minute. Whoa! Whoa! Stop everything, because I need my combat expert, Kelly, to tell me how this works.
Well, do you have a character sheet for the bear?
Let's say yes.
So it would be this rating compared to the bear's defense score. So if Reese beats the bear's defense, then Reese hits.
Defense.
Yes. I happen to be the one that has read through the combat section of the manual.
God bless Kelly.
She's our
God bless
expert.
Kelly.
So, yes, that does beat its base defense.
Okay. So then Reese gets to add the damage to their score. So it would be 21 plus whatever the damage the bow does. Which I think a bow is 2, because I have one.
Yeah,
too.
bow does 2 damage.
Okay, so it'd be
I did write that down.
23. Okay. What is the bear's defense?
15.
Okay, 15. So 23 minus 15 is 8. Does the bear have any armor on?
No. Is this a Turgak weapon, though?
Well, so the raw damage is 8, and then you decide if a Turgak weapon actually does any damage. But if it's a Turgak weapon, the damage is 8.
Did you fire a Turgak arrow, Reese?
I mean, you said we were kitted out, so I assume I have them.
Yeah.
Sure thing.
And we were taking all the stuff with us to go back to Rise, so...
Sure thing. So the bear roars out then as this arrow strikes it heavily in the shoulder. You can see this is a good wound. Maybe y'all can fight this. But Eris and Patrick are already...
Long gone.
Yeah, they're way out of here.
Sorry.
I wanted to use an advantage, but a lot of things happened, so I just, yeah. I'm running.
Kaiden, give me a running roll.
Reese is also yelling for everybody to run.
Are you waiting for everyone else to run, Kaiden, or are you just gonna...
No, I'm just bucking it. Bye.
Was that with advantage, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, so on a 17, Kaiden is getting the heck out of dodge. Alienor, Kaiden runs past you.
I mean, I'm not surprised. Really? Alienor, I had rolled a spicy 13. And I was standing near Reese, so I guess it would make sense I'm not one of the first ones.
How about Cashel?
I'm running, and I would like to use an auto success, please.
Yes, you can. So Cashel also yeeting out. So we'll say that Alienor is first. Alienor is last. We'll put Kaiden next on the 17, and Cashel will be in the middle. Reese, if you would now like...
After Eris.
Yeah. If you would now like to run,
yes,
you may.
Please. Yes, please. Yes, please. I do have evasion. And because I have a mountain of advantages, I'll use another one. Ooh.
Ooh. Critical success. Unfortunately, Alienor only rolled a 13, so that is a solid 13 as you as you run away at the back of the group.
You know.
But hey, with that much evasion, you are keeping everyone safe, okay? Alienor is ahead of you. Alienor is safe. Cashel is safe. And you're keeping Kaiden safe too, Reese. Kaiden is so safe.
Yeah.
Antivirus, no, not now. Go away, never. No one wants this. Let's make it a bit more dramatic. Eris, can you please make me a dodge, evasion, or similar?
All I've got is just raw feats.
I'll tell you what we can do then, actually. Because you're really observant, right? Why don't you give me some kind of observance roll as you are running? 19. There is another creature ahead to the left hiding in that bush.
Does it look like a Fiondas or again?
On a 19, I'm not going to give it to you. It's obscured by a bush, but it's growling. Thank you, milady Saito, for that raid. Lovely to see you, Saito. Miss you.
She's gonna... Where's Patrick?
Patrick is sort of like running to your right. He's in the trees, heading towards the road.
Okay, she's going to... Eris hates herself right now. She's gonna stop and fire at the other thing in the tree. And wait for everybody else.
The new creature?
Yeah, she doesn't want everybody else to get this far and get stuck by another thing.
Okay.
She's already chickened out once.
Okay. Would you like to make me an attack roll?
Yeah.
And Kelly, that was such a succinct example of how the fighting system works. I now feel like I understand it. Thank you.
So, I rolled hold on. This is what I want. This button. Oh, I rolled a 0.
That doesn't look right.
That does not look right.
Yeah, it's adding weird.
Yeah, you've got 2 pluses in there.
Yeah.
One of your modifiers has a plus on it. Nerdly in chat. Holy shit, the bridge is a Fiondas.
FYI, you can't have blank boxes. I had a blank box instead of a 0.
Ah, right. Okay, so there you go. That's the that's it then. Okay, cool. So
So I rolled a 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is not my thing.
No, it's not. Yeah, the arrow flies straight over the top of it. Is that an arrow or a crossbow bolt?
It's an arrow.
Yeah, you I guess you kind of draw and release and it looks really cool, but the arrow just goes fucking way off into the distance. Patrick in the trees near you is just like, just run!
She's like, gonna run.
Eyeing it. Well, now can I have a now can I know, right? Rachel and I thought Eris was like a ninja as well. So
No, I'm not.
Eris, I'm gonna need a similar roll from you. Feats, evasion, dodging, anything really.
I'm gonna use my feats roll. I'm gonna use an advantage. Oh yeah.
Oh my days! That's like a double critical. Roll me another d10. Fuck it. Let's explode that 10. That's not in the system. I'm adding this. We're flavoring it ourselves because I wanna. Okay, on a 36.
35.
35. I can math.
Superhuman dodge.
Yeah, on a 35, there's like... Okay, like, you know, like in some animes and stuff, when like this image of the person stays there for a few seconds and just slowly fades because they've moved that quickly?
Yes. the Scooby-Doo. The Scooby-Doo dust.
Yeah. Yes. Totally. You like height it. You go way past Patrick as well. Like Patrick's got a lead on you because you stopped, and you double speed past him. Like
He said run, she ran. I don't know what you want.
Okay, so who was next in line? Kaiden. Kaiden, you see this thing lunge at Eris, and it looks like it's got Eris until you realize that it hasn't got Eris. It's just got like a smoke cloud / leftover visual effect of Eris as it's sitting there like. Muted.
What does this look like?
This one looks like a spiny wolf. Like if a gloopy hedgehog had a deaf child with a wolf.
Okay, wait. Say that one more time with a straight face.
I did. A gloopy hedgehog had a deaf child with a wolf. There.
Okay. I'm gonna keep running. That's a big nope.
You don't want to attack it? But you're so famous for attacking things and putting your life on the line.
I did that once and I got bitten, yo. And that went poorly.
Make me a dodge roll.
Evasion.
Yeah.
Can I use an advantage, please?
Sure.
Thank you. Well,
Solid 13. Solid.
solid.
Yep. Do you know what? Heck. I might roll against you.
This feels like a call out.
I'm you know, I don't often like to roll in these games because I realize that I have uncanny luck sometimes. And I said this before
Thanks,
the game
Scrat.
earlier. I said I'll try not to roll against you. I made one roll against the players earlier and it was a nat 20. What's your defense?
Oh, god damn it, I'm not... Wait, hold on. I took a thing that makes it... It meets...
Oh no, wait, it doesn't beat your evasion. It's good. You get it the heck out of there. It doesn't beat your evasion. It snaps at you, but
if
you...
it meets, then it can't meet. Meet is not beat in this. It has to beat.
Yeah, it has to be more than... Yeah, so that there's damage. That makes sense. So, like, but this is very close, okay, to that evasion roll. It's like... It's like, you know, like when something lunges at you, and you sort of like... And, like, it's a bit closer than you'd like.
Ow, owie, phantom pains. No, that's not good.
Cashel, you were next. You still have a nat 20 as well. Well, auto success.
I do. What is I'm just still running is the plan.
But ahead, you see this wolf hedgehog gloop thing lunge at Kaiden, and Kaiden sort of do the one-footed hot dance around it. What would you like to do?
Run around on the opposite side of Kaiden.
Give me an evasion roll.
Okay. Is that just feats? Did we decide that?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do advantage.
Ooh.
Oh yay, I got a critical success.
Yeah. Good job too. Saved you from that free. Damn. Okay. So like you with a 20, you can easily hop around Kaiden. You can jump over Kaiden if you like, as they do this weird dance with this creature, and now you are ahead of Kaiden. Alienor. You see Cashel go around Kaiden as Kaiden is trying to evade this wolf thing that looks like it's going to chase Kaiden.
I have a question. Do I get any type of energy feel from Fiondas? I don't know if I've ever asked this before. Do I have any sense, or do they feel like empty?
So you remember when you went to that village for the first time and you couldn't feel the things? And it was kind of like weird that you couldn't feel anything.
It's like that.
Well, they're like that. They're
Okay.
it's like motes of
What was that? I'm sorry.
You know exactly what it is. Motes of
Is that a sexual term?
Come on, that is perfectly descriptive. We all understand that. Sometimes an emotion paints 1,000 words.
Yeah, I'm gonna, like, as I'm running, can I do something to see if I can feel any other ones around me? For, like, a lack of feel, I should say.
Yeah, okay. Okay. What have you got to use it for?
I have Demorthan Knowledge, Demorthan Mysteries.
Mysteries! Yeah, give us mysteries.
Okay. I'm going to advantage this.
Sure thing.
Oh, I needed to. Oh, thank God.
An 18. Very nice. Can I have a quick moment with you, Paige?
Oh, yeah, I mean, yes. Anytime.
Yes. There is the one from the bear. There is the one attacking the wolf. There are also a couple of others in the trees to the right near Patrick. But also, you get a ping from Cashel. Like, there's a mote of nothingness in Cashel.
Holy guacamole. Oh my God. Okay. Holy. So there's, okay, so the two that I already know about, Casual, which we don't even know what's going on with that right now. And then the ones in the trees that Patrick doesn't know about to his right.
Yes, Patrick doesn't know about those.
All right. Okay, I'm ready. If you're ready. I mean, one question, one question. Like, okay, in Casual or like in his, their bag. Sorry, their bag.
I mean,
hard to tell.
How would you tell? Yeah.
Okay, I
It's
got
just
you.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm ready.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm so ready. Can I bring him back?
Sure thing. I can't find my going live tweet. You know what? I'm just gonna pop it in chat. Thank you so much for the retweets, everyone. I'm gonna update the retweets right now. Just can't find the damn tweet. 17. We're doing well. We're doing well. Oh yeah, that means we have hit our first lot. So that does remind me that I need to do some Fiondas stuff to you guys.
No, you don't.
Sorry, what? Did everyone put their headphones on just as I said that? Whoops.
Sorry, I was doing the motion before you. All right. So, knowing this, I'm like, Patrick, to your right, go to your left, and like just yelling to your left. And I will try to run, I guess keep running. Does it look like Kaiden is going to make it?
Hard to say.
Can I grab them on the way? Would that help, or would that be a like hindrance? I guess I'll try to grab them on the way, like run past them and just snag them out of it. I will. I'm assuming that's still feats.
Well, it depends really. You can choose to fail and help Kaiden, so that Kaiden has help getting away. But that does mean that you'll tie your fate to Kaiden, whether Kaiden gets away or not.
Paige, I have really poor luck. I don't know if I'd recommend this.
But yeah,
This is Mac. Mac broke through from the back. Sorry. Mac will go now.
Aeliner will attempt to help Kaiden. As much as she kind of doesn't want to, but does want to.
Okay. Cashel. You can feel something stirring against your back. Are you wearing like a backpack or a satchel or something like that?
It's like, yeah, probably.
Yeah, there's something stirring.
Oh, fuck.
Thank you very much for the retweets, everyone. This is enabling me so much.
Under or around the pack?
Sorry?
In or under or around the pack?
You can feel it sort of like niggling against your back. Feels like it'll be right in the middle where your spine is. If you'd like to swing the backpack off, you can see like something in there moving against the fabric. But all your expensive stuff's in there.
Okay, I mean, honestly, for a second, Casual's just gonna like hold the top and like hug it and keep running.
Hold the top and hug it and keep running.
Trying to
Yeah.
keep it contained, but not lose their stuff.
Okay. Fantastic. Also, Renner, could you turn the gain up on your mic just a little bit for us? Only a little bit. Great. Reese, you're at the back. You see all of this happening. Eris disappears. Patrick is now veering left away from an unknown thing that Alienor is shouting at as Alienor stops to try and help Kaiden get away from this creature. Well,
It's
not
the
stops,
bears.
but like... Oh, the
It's the bears
bear.
behind me.
Oh, the bear. The bear. It's moving towards you at speed.
Yeah.
It only looks a little bit shafted.
Uh-huh,
Arrow.
uh-huh,
Arrow. Shafted. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Shit.
I'm sorry, but Paige nearly spitting her drink everywhere is everything.
I spilled it down my front, and then I was just... I have a post-it note.
Post-it note!
I don't have any notes.
A post-it note! You took it away for later!
I don't know.
We are
It's there, I'm good.
Reese, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna keep moving forward. Try to leave the bear behind until the last minute, which is not a good idea, but you know, I got nothing else at this point. Just keep moving forward, I guess.
You're just gonna run, right?
Not. Well, shit. I'm gonna run up to where Alienor is. And basically be the body shield and try to keep the bear behind us? I don't know.
So, are you running in to shield Alienor and Kaiden from both the wolf and the bear?
Can I do that? I thought they were on two separate sides.
I mean, if you run up to, like, Kaiden and Alienor, then you'll leave the bear back where it was, and the bear will be, like, on your tail, and you'll have a wolf as well.
I'll just move up and try to shoot the wolf. Can
Okay.
I do that?
Yeah, why not?
More advantages, because I got nothing else in the tank.
You sound so defeated, Kayla.
Ooh. On a 27. There is a yelp from this creature as you hit this wolf with this Turgak arrow. It takes it right in the neck, and it does like a full roll onto the ground, kind of like a rag doll. Do you want to describe your shooting stance, Reese? How have you done this?
Not up and down like this. It's sideways, like fists like that, pulling it back like that and letting it go.
Like a gangster. Love it.
Yeah, you gotta do the gangster.
Yeah. Are you doing it while you're running? Is this literally a drive-by?
Running up, yeah, and shooting.
Beautiful.
Running up, pulling an arrow, and then shooting as he stops.
Cool. Yeah, the wolf is out. The wolf is down. Reese has one-shot the wolf.
What the fuck did I just...
However,
kinda
having used your turn to attack in that way, the bear is going to get an attack against you, Reese. What is your defense?
Probably not good enough. I have 14.
Plenty good enough. You're okay.
Just catches my cloak, that's it.
That seems good. Yeah, it just sort of like rips its claws through your cloak. You're fine.
Keep going, keep going! And he's pulling another one next turn.
Ahead, the two wolves, seeing that Patrick isn't going to come close, jump out of the thicket and start chasing him. Eris, you're way ahead! You're not even close to seeing a problem here. You're fine.
Pulls off to the side of the road, sips some tea.
Like, yeah, you're at the Royal Road. In fact, yeah, you're at the Royal Road. You can see the gravel dirt turns into suddenly this big amber and gold and stone road, which becomes a bridge.
This bridge really scares Kelly. Like, I don't know if I'm just like a little shy of like things crossing other. Anyway, I think she wants to get out toward, like, on the bridge, thinking it's like a choke point. You can only get at her from one direction, and assess the situation. Like, does she see anybody coming up behind her?
Well, why don't you give me an observation check?
I'm gonna use an advantage.
Sure thing. You have worked through one
27.
pile of your advantages.
Making progress.
Yeah, and with
27.
with a 27, you see everything. You see two wolves chasing Patrick. You see Alienor trying to help Kaiden get away from a wolf, which Reese is just one shot like a boss. But Reese also has a bear on his tail. And he's just barely getting away.
Can I see, like, the wall? Like, how... You said we were 8 miles, so are we, like, how... Like, can I see the city from here?
In the distance, you can see what looks like a mountain. It looks like the bridge leads to a mountain. On the road the other way, you can see 3 or 4 shadowy figures on the road.
Just... do I get an approximate size of these shadowy figures?
Too far away to tell. They're all the same size.
Okay.
They're relative to one another, you know, give or take.
I think Eris is just gonna yell for everybody, like, this way, to try and get everybody's attention that running on the road is gonna be faster than running through the trees.
Yeah, Patrick bursts out onto the road, evading the wolves attacking.
As she sees him, she's gonna yell at him and be like, "You said you didn't say anything!" Very bitter about
I
it.
didn't!
You're not allowed to look anymore!
Well, then you look, will you?
Fine!
Good! No, wait, hang a minute. Cashel overtook you all. So, Cashel, you can see 2 wolves chasing Patrick ahead to the right.
It's fine. They're chasing him, not me.
True.
Okay, so, I mean, can I still see Eris?
We'll say you can hear Eris.
she's
Eris is
shouting.
screaming at Patrick from a safe distance.
Okay, I'm still running after Eris. That is my plan,
Okay.
and
Are you
I'm
not-
holding this pack tight. Whatever is squirming inside, we don't know how it got there. Maybe it's a precious child. We don't know.
So, are you looking at the pack?
I'm still holding it shut. Is it out?
Okay, I think we'll focus your roll not on running, but on holding your pack closed. Do you have anything you could use for this?
I just have feet.
I'm sorry, but I don't think any RPG was designed to have a roll specifically for holding a bag closed.
I don't think so either. I have feet, and that's it. And I'm not sure if this is a feat.
Sure, why not?
Okay. In that case, I guess I'll use another advantage. Yeah.
Oh, casual. So
Yeah.
out of the flap, you can feel against your fingers metal run along your fingers and then curl around and try to start gripping you, as it seems the boomstick, as you have so fervently called it, has come to life.
Is it trying to hold my hand?
It's sort of splitting into thin shards, and the claws are trying to dig into your hand. Yes.
Yeah, okay. I want to grab it and try and throw it. I think I'm mostly done with it. I mean, it's a bummer.
You
But I still-
notice that where most of the Fiondas are dark, this is shining brightly.
Oh, then I don't throw it.
But still definitely trying to harm you. There's no
Yeah,
doubt
it can
about
hurt
that.
me as much as it wants. I know my kinks. Yeah. We're just gonna keep running. I'm gonna hang on to that thing, the glowing boomstick.
The glowing boomstick. What is your defense?
Good question. 12?
Yeah, you're fine. You can feel it starting to dig into you, but there's no damage done here.
Cool. Yeah.
The rest of you are terrors.
Hi.
If you're gonna do stuff like that, at least wait for Paige to be drinking. So casual. Okay, yeah, you can run your way to the road. Eris comes into view. She's not far away. The two wolves are attacking dude. The gloop dragon door, the gloop wolf hedgehog things. I'm trying not to make them sound cute. Calling them wolves makes them sound cute. They are not in any way cute. They are demonic hellspawn.
Okay,
Okay.
rude.
Wolves aren't cute, man. They're fucking vicious.
Also, I'm demonic
Oh.
hellspawn,
And they're
I'm cute as
huge.
fuck.
Oh. Don't give it all that big foofy. Anyway. See? Right there. Amber Wayne's got my point. What if you boop it Snoop? So who's next? Kaiden, Alienor was making way for you to escape.
Did you see my question that I asked you?
I think that's the sort of thing that kind of persists. Like you're not. It's not like at every given moment that it's happening, but like in the quiet moments. So you're not gonna like. It's not gonna affect you right now.
Okay.
But ultimately, yes.
Okay. Sweet.
Is that a valid answer?
No.
Does that
Sure,
give you everything you need?
Yep. Okay. Did Alienor like grab like my back? Like, what did you just like try pulling me?
Alienor, what did you grab?
Come on, Paige. What did you grab?
I grabbed your back. There were many options, but I grabbed like your shirt, jacket.
And she's pulling you away.
Okay. Just gonna run. I'm not gonna slow her down or slow down. Yeah, I'm run. There's a little bit of surprise and a little bit of confusion, and then running. Just sort of and then just goes.
Okay. Well, yeah. The gloop monster is dead. So you can indeed run. You can see 2 more off into the forest to the right there, attacking Patrick, or trying to.
To quote Casual, they're after him, not after us.
Okay.
You're all terrible people except for Reese.
Thank
Hey, you don't have to run faster
I
than
made
the
no
Gloop
claims
monster
to be
demon.
otherwise.
I think at this point, Kaiden, we don't need to have you make a running check. We'll just say you use your action to move. If you don't want to attack anything, that's fine, but you can.
No, I'm just gonna run. I guess trying to drag Alienor along with me, but just grab and run.
And Alienor.
Well, question, do I see Casual's whole bag thing happening?
I'm gonna say no. You can see that Casual's taken their bag off, and they are running ahead. But Casual, I don't think you even cried out, have you? They've just run ahead, and they're holding their bag in front of them for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Well then, when Kaiden grabs my my dress, I'm fine. You really don't have to worry about it, and like kind of shove it off and keep running.
Fine, all right.
And I'll like make sure Reese is still like within, not falling back too far, having annihilated this wolfie.
And is Kaiden doing the same, or is Kaiden running ahead?
Kaiden stops. Kaiden just sort of, after Alienor shoves off his hand, just sort of like does a stop, and then just goes. He's not gonna make a move to attack, but he's definitely just like, if anything gets close, getting ready to do something, but just sort of there in the back covering.
Would you say that you're taking a defensive stance? Perhaps entering a defensive attitude?
I'm not very good at it, but yes.
Fantastic. Please put yourself in the defensive attitude.
That's my worst. Heck.
Reese! Why, man, how you doing? There's a bear right there. You can
Yeah, there is.
run, or you can try and hit it. What do you want to do?
I really would prefer to put distance between the two of us. How bad does it look?
What? Hang on.
Did I get it really bad? Like,
Oh, you can see the
mean-
arm, like where the shaft is protruding from its shoulder. You can see that arm is hanging limply.
okay, so I got it pretty bad, and it's slow, maybe?
I'd say it's slow. It's sort of doing a 3-legged run. Unfortunately, most quadrupeds are extremely good at moving with only 3 legs. So it's not hindered its speed yet, but you know, you're feeling pretty good. You get the impression that if this thing hits you once, it's gonna hit you bloody hard. But if it doesn't hit you, you got a good chance, you know. Just dodge and weave, right? Just
Dodge and weave, yeah.
yeah. You just don't want it to hit you that one time.
No, I really don't. And I feel like this is like way too close to take a shot at it to even do anything.
I mean, you have other weapons.
Yeah, but I don't want to drop my bow.
Didn't you take a big, like, Turgak axe from that armory?
I took a claymore.
A claymore.
So-
Oh. You know what's better than clay? Claymore.
Claymore. Would it be allowed for me to sling the bow on my shoulder, draw the sword, and swing? Or is that too many actions?
Do you know what? We're going to call this a 1.5 hands sword, so you can attack one-handed.
Yes. There is one for both. I know one-handed does less.
Okay.
I think it only does 2 instead of 4.
Okay.
It's either 2 or 3. But and I just improved my swords too, so you know, that's
So
a
this
thing.
should go great.
Hopefully. Fuck it, I'm just gonna use an advantage.
Okay.
Fuck it. That's what I was going back and forth on. Alright. 21
21.
plus 2. 23.
23. As you hit it for 23, this creature looks real bad. Looks real bad as you hit it. It sort of stops and is like, you can see as you like cut across it, like black ichor just like starts pouring out from its chest, and it's like looking at you and snarling, but also trying to do something with the ichor. Like it's hurt.
I stumble back a few steps from it to put a little bit of distance between us. Just don't want to get any of that stuff on me. I already got marked once. I don't need that stuff again.
Reese, you've got a feeling that one more good hit and this thing's going to go down. However, of course, the bear, hurt as it is, roars defiantly and steps forward to take a swing at you.
This is not gonna be well.
Does a 14 beat your defense?
14 meets.
14 does not meet. The meets does not beat in this system.
It doesn't beat though.
It doesn't beat. The creature, like, roars at you and, like, attacks, but, like, there's no damage here.
It gets this blade instead of it gets me.
Yeah. Sparks fly from your blade as its claws clatter across it.
How's the shit behind the bear looking?
I'm glad
The
someone
camp.
asked. Oh, the camp?
Like the camp and all of the other Fiondas that are back there, since I am now facing backwards.
Don't like that. Don't like that. Don't like that.
There's a lot of howls back there. I wish we were in a live performance right now so I could have an audience do that for me. That'd be great.
Oh god.
Everyone in
Oh,
chat.
God.
Everyone in chat. If you can put ooh in
Oh.
chat if you're here and howling.
Start
God.
howling right now.
Oh no! Don't do that! No, my heart! I'm so terrified. That's my turn, I guess.
Sounds bad back there.
Yeah. After
Eris.
this, I'm turning and running.
Eris, you hear a howl picking up. Sounds like it came from towards camp.
And and I have a good idea. I've seen everything, and everyone has heard me yelling, and I am literally not I do not see myself as capable of doing anything else in this moment except running.
By all means, you can indeed run. I'm currently looking to see how many chatters we have in chat right now to see how many wolves there are. That's where I'm at.
No.
No, I just did that. Why did I do that?
To be fair, I will say I did howl and I growled and then I did let out a good. So like that's 3 for me.
Puffed and blew the chat down.
We currently have 33 unique chatters in chat. So there's a lot of wolves back there.
No! No! Why? Why am I the only one? I need to run. I'm so stupid.
I'm waiting for you.
So am I!
I rolled a
Y'all are
16
so good.
for my ass getting out of there.
Oh, you're just gonna start pegging it down the road?
Yeah, I yelled, I waved, I motioned.
And you were saying that all of us were bad.
I have a 1 in close combat, y'all.
No,
My
I
whole
don't blame
shtick
you.
is to not get into fights in the first place.
You know your
Valid.
strengths. You're
Yes.
owning
I have so
I
many
respect
regrets right now.
Casual. You can see
Yes?
Eris there by the road. You can hear the howl behind you, and as the howl picks up, Eris starts yeeting it down the road again, right?
Y'all, episode 1, I tried to throw a dagger and do a cool flip, and I slipped on some leaves and fell on my butt. This is not what
Then I'm yeeting after her. Like, this is not. We do not slow down. We do not stop for the howling wolves. We just run. We
Look
just.
at the 3 people who did stop.
Well, I mean, that's your problem, not mine. So we just keep running.
So, to everyone that seems to think that Eris is a terrible person, let's remember that we are also the only people alive that have the information that we have to tell the city. Somebody has to make it there.
Oh, way to be noble about it.
And y'all are not more important.
We're all trash.
Should we start
heathens
making a
and
new
we get it.
character now?
You'll probably be fine.
So still running.
Casual still holding on to that bag.
Oh yeah.
Does a 12 beat your defense?
No.
No, so
Neats.
it's just sort of scratching at your skin. It's more like it's probing. Maybe looking for a weak spot.
I am going to resist the urge to waffle with it.
Waffle with it.
Yeah. Pancaking is when you hold hands like this, and it's totally platonic. But then waffling means so much more, and it's when you hold your fingers like this. I learned this in middle school.
Casual or Renee?
Casual, duh.
Just clarifying.
I've been with my wife 10 years. Married for 2. I never knew about the pancaking, waffling, or the difference between it. Fair enough. Casual. Then you can run to the road, and you can get to the road, where you will see Patrick beset by wolves. One of them's gonna hit him. No, not this round. But you know what? He turns and he starts fighting back. Doesn't do very well. Who's next, I wonder? Alienor or
How am I
Kaiden?
better than a captain? How am I better than a
You are
captain?
the biggest, beefiest boy we know.
Patrick is useless in Eris's eyes at this point.
As we've seen, Patrick, the captain of the guard, is useless. He led his army. They all died.
Bummer.
Their place was perfectly safe until y'all arrived.
I'm just gonna go
Was it,
home,
though?
y'all.
They were keeping a few of us in the basement, was it though?
We're really salty today, y'all. I apologize.
No, we don't.
Who the heck changed their Zoom name to Dr. Booty?
He finally noticed. Oh my gosh.
It's been that way since break.
She changed to a break.
I don't look at like the Zoom window, so all I can see is when it appears in chat, and you guys talk so much often I just don't look. I keep my eye out for the symbols, you know. Okay, so who's next then, Alienor or Kaiden?
Do you have something specific you want to do, Eleanor? Or?
I'm gonna be scanning. I guess my goal is to get Reese and Kaiden out of there. So whatever I can do to pull them and run is the goal.
Kaiden is throwing a dagger at the bear.
Kaiden, please throw your dagger at the bear. Make an attack
I'm
roll.
using an auto success.
I'll say yes, you can use an auto success, but because it's not critical, here's what's going to happen. Your attack will hit the bear. It will reduce it to pretty much 1 HP equivalent.
Oh, can I take that back and just use an advantage?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, shite. I'm really bad at this. Okay.
-2 because you took defensive stance.
Yeah, I know. I'm really glad I used an advantage, so it wasn't a -1.
Yeah, Reese, Alienor, you just see Kaiden.
Would it be okay if I retroactively take that -1? Like, I want to see how bad this goes. I think that's too funny.
No, we've used the advantage.
No, I will still spend an advantage. I just want the -1. I want to suffer.
No. Kaiden, you throw the dagger.
You're not gonna suffer, I am, because then you're gonna throw it in my back!
It wedges solidly in a tree about 4 feet from you.
God damn it.
Alienor, any actions?
Just like shake my head and I'm like, we're supposed to be running, don't you know? And like try to grab Reese if I can. Since we're all kind of like this weird triangle right now. Grab
You
Reese
said it.
in. I did. Grab Reese and run, assuming that Kaiden's got a hold of his feet. Better than that dagger. That was Eleanor, I'm sorry. And run if I can.
You can run. Grabbing Reese. Reese, do you resist? Do you wanna land the killing blow on this bear, or do you the sound of a lot of wolves put you off?
Probably puts me off, but if this thing catches up with us again, I have to kill it. But I will run with Alienor.
Reese, this feats roll will affect you, Alienor, and Kaiden. No pressure.
Oh god. Why? Yeah. Can I use evasion or just straight feats?
You can use evasion.
Oh. And because it's affecting all of us, I feel like this is the best option is I'm gonna use another advantage because I don't really want to fuck this up. Alright.
On a 16.
Military guys always go into the military. Respect your veterans.
On a 16. You, Kaiden, and Alienor make distance between you and the bear. The bear begins to start lumbering after you in a rage, but after a few minutes it sort of stops and like falls to the ground. And you can hear it sort of groaning and licking its wounds. However, in the distance, chat, if we can have more Arus in chat, that'd be great. You hear the wolves pick up again as they are howling across the background.
Are you on our team or not?
Eris, at this point, you're fine. You're like standing on the road. You actually have got far enough away from combat, I think, that like there's like a person there with like they're standing by this small building, and they're holding a towel.
She's gonna walk up to them.
Marin and Miss.
Huh?
Marin and Miss. Would you like to use the lavatory? Only one Ember Dale. I keep it mighty clean.
There's Fiondas back there.
Sorry?
Fiondas. They're chasing us.
Not this close to the city. Would have heard something from the other towns.
Now you see here, buddy.
Like,
Very long
back.
day. I have been almost eaten by wolves and by bears, and Patrick over there is having a rough one, and we're gonna have a talk later.
He like looks
Now
down
we
the
are being
road at
chased
the-
by Fiondas. And you, me, and the rest of these idiots, when they catch up to me, are gonna go tell somebody about it. Sorry.
Excuse me. Excuse me, he says. Steps into his lavatory. You hear the door lock.
She's just gonna keep going.
Who was next? Oh yeah, Patrick was fighting wolves, wasn't he? Patrick finally hits one of the wolves. And utterly destroys it. However, the wolf attacks back and takes a sizable chunk out of Patrick's arm. Like, starts dragging him to the ground. Patrick is effectively grappled now as this wolf has latched on, and there's sort of like black gloop all around, and it's dragging him down. Casual, you're the next in line. You see this. I knew the 10s were in there somewhere.
That is a bummer. Eris. I mean, I'm still running towards Eris, but I think I'll like shout something like, "Get him, Patrick!"
Inspiration.
Sure. I mean, I could give Patrick an advantage. Does that work?
Sure. Why not? Well, I'll tell you what. You give me one advantage, and I'll give. I will give Patrick an extra attack. Just one attack, though, because he's had his turn this round.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah. No, that's great. That works. That's me cheering for it. Woo! Go, Patrick.
He hits this wolf, and it looks like it lands, but it does very little damage.
Oh, dang. Good one. Yep. Still running.
You can get onto the road. You can get onto the bridge. Eris stopped a couple of times during her fleeing, so we'll say that you can see her berating this person who locks themselves in this cupboard, and you can get up to the cupboard.
Hey, my broomstick's moving.
Yes, it is.
What?
I know, wild. And glowing too.
Does a 20
no.
beat your armor class?
Yes.
Both of us?
You, Cashel.
Yes, it does.
So, 20 minus your defense is the amount of damage this boomstick does as it digs into your hand, as you feel the metal go under the skin and, like, start scraping across your bones, kind of like under the skin. Like, it's not just ripping, it's kind of like trying to enter your body.
Okay, I'm gonna, like, hold the pack out in front of me in the hand that is not bloody. And just like, yeah, just like hold it away from my body.
Is the thing still in the pack? Like, what does this look like to me?
As Cashel like pulls away, so like this thing's attached to you now. It looks like the shards of the boomstick. Remember, it had exploded and it was sort of like the big flower thing. The shards are very much alive, and they're glowing a sort of white color and trying to do something to Cashel.
Can I slice at it with my dagger?
You only ran on your turn. Why not?
Careful, it's glowing. That has to mean something.
I'm gonna use my advantage. It doesn't make a difference. I literally don't think I can hit it.
Do you hit it with your Turgak dagger?
I mean, I only rolled a 9.
The question remains, are you using the Turgak
Yeah.
dagger?
Yeah.
It's just a boomstick.
As you slice at the boomstick, you see a seared, like, blazon line go across your dagger as it parts it straight through. As this creature wraps around the Turgak and moments later grows slightly.
It's one of them.
One of what?
It's one of the. It's white bugs. I need it so bad. Do not kill it.
That was my turn. I don't.
Fantastic. Alienor, Kaiden, you can see Patrick being beset by a wolf, Reese as well, the three of you. How do the three of you react to Patrick being beset by a wolf? Well, gloop, wolf, monster.
Try to help. Alienor like doesn't really think. She just sees someone in trouble, and regardless of her terrible skills in fighting, tries to run over to help.
Reese, Kaiden, you see Eleanor start breaking towards Patrick.
I was muted. Wait, no, don't.
I'm going with her.
Yeah, we're going.
Charging on up.
Yeah.
You all can get within range, and if you'd like to make attacks, you can.
I'm gonna stab this dog.
Yeah, I'm getting the longsword up from my back.
Fuck it. I'm just doing regular. 18?
An 18 hits, not enough to kill.
Well, I mean, at this point, am I using two? Can I be using two-handed, or is it still just one?
Oh yeah, you can use
It'd be-
two-handed.
Okay, so then it'd be +4 to that.
Oof, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's 22.
Not quite enough, but it's a lot. This creature is severely maimed. What does this look like?
Just both hands just going for the head, trying to get it to unlatch somehow.
Mirror Shadows, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. As your blade parts through the jaw down to the leg, you see the creature just sort of like the blazing sear of Turgak against Fiondas, as you're used to, occurs, and you see it sort of like part wide apart, but then it just sort of like starts glooping and dripping. And Patrick is free. Creature is ready to attack again. It looks real bad though. Real bad.
Can Eleanor try something that she's been wondering for a while?
Oh, I would love for you to try something you've been wondering for a while.
Let's see if...
Have we got 20
Any more?
retweets? Hang on, before we do this, have we got 20 retweets yet?
Oh no!
No, we don't.
No. What are retweets? We don't know what that means.
Oh, we only need one more. One more
Someone please
retweet.
Everybody's on
Someone please
Twitter
retweet.
these days.
Someone please retweet.
No one
Wait,
uses
wait,
Twitter
wait,
these
wait,
days, did you
wait,
say?
Wait. Hey, I just put it in
I feel
chat.
so
Go, someone
attacked right
retweet it.
now.
If you haven't retweeted it yet, you should totally retweet it.
What would you like to do, Eleanor?
I've been holding my crystal river stone in my hand as I've been running, and from previous experience, I'm close enough, and I can't really attack well. I just take it and I try to channel some of the energy around me, and I try to basically bitch slap it. Oh, that's a terrible phrase. I try to slap the shit out of it, and see if I hold on to it, the stone helps it at all.
Thank you for the retweets, everyone. Eleanor, please make me a Demorphin Mysteries roll.
Advantage? Oh shit! Oh, and Ailer was like, "I'm just gonna have to try something really quick," and just grabs onto this thing.
On a 25, Eleanor, you hit the creature, and Kaiden, Reese, you see a flash of light, and the creature hits the floor. Eleanor, a moment, please.
Mm-hmm.
As your hand makes contact, suddenly, for a split second, you see through the eyes of this creature. It seems it was once a wolf before it got changed in so many ways, and it's not eating Patrick out of a desire to fulfill a hunger or anything like that. It's driven to by some sensation at the back of its head that is forcing it to act, using its knowledge. In split seconds, you are back. Your waterstone is now black.
Permanently?
Who knows? Looks pretty slimy. But doesn't feel slimy.
What is this creature doing now? Now that my stone is...
It's flopped on the floor.
Alright. That, terrifies me. This is the only connection I have to feeling any type of proper Demorphin. Eleanor's just, looking at it in shock, and it's, trying to rub it, and in her mind, she's like, alright, come on, no, you go back to clear. This is really not how you're supposed to look. And, just keeps rubbing it, hoping, almost,
Okay.
stillborn pup. Come on.
Do you remember where you were marked by the Fiondas before?
Oh, not off the top of my head. Why am I brain farting?
One of your tattoos is a big clue.
I was like, oh, which one? I have so many. My arm? Are you
I
serious?
think so. Isn't that right? Didn't you have a scar on your arm?
Oh, I have one here. So that one?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure, but it wasn't like a ring. I think one of them had a ring around their arm, right? But that wasn't you. You just had a scar on your wrist, if I remember correctly, which Kaiden also stabbed. I might recall.
Oh yes. They
Yeah.
tried to wrap my arm. You're right.
Yeah. As you try and rub this stone and try and make it go clean, it does go clean. The blackness goes to that scar, pulses once, and disappears. Let's get everyone back.
Holy crap.
Kaiden slaps this creature, and there's a flash of light.
Not me. It's Eleanor.
Sorry.
Don't give me credit for this.
Eleanor slaps this creature, and it splays out on the floor. And I mean, splays. It like hits the ground like a liquid, and like.
I think it's dead. All right.
Hey, run!
Yeah, move. I'm gonna grab the front of Patrick's armor and pull him up to his feet. While being heavily confused as to what the fuck I just saw. Witches. It's my only explanation.
Witches. Witches be
Burn
crazy.
the witch!
Because Eleanor is that witch. As we all run to the bridge, you can see Cashel and Eris ahead. Eris is stabbing at Cashel's baby boomstick.
Don't kill the baby boomstick.
What the hell? We need to get to the city? Like, now?
The rest of you will also see the animate boomstick.
Are you bleeding?
Yes.
So is it
Is
still
that
trying to
moving?
get into her body?
Yes!
Yeah, it just like
Eris
it like
is gonna-
ate my hand. Keep running. I'm holding the pack out in front of me. It's like away from my hand. Ow. And like just keeping it at a distance, but still holding on.
Okay.
Oh.
Can I try and rip the thing out of her arm?
I was gonna try and do the exact same thing.
Do not steal my baby boomstick.
Everybody had this. I feel like 3 of us had the same thought. We were all like, we gotta rip this thing off of her. Or them. Just rip it off and. Not
Wait,
throw
is
it away.
It's still attached to my hand?
Yeah, it's like getting
It's like
under
trying
your
to burrow
skin.
its way into your
Like you can
arm.
hold it away, but it's like peeling away. Like if
It's like a banana peel.
don't
if this is
wanna
like
eating
know
the
if this is like
banana.
the
for
stick,
this.
if this is the handle, it's like peeling like a banana back into your hand.
That is a
Okay. I get it. I do get it. I do understand. I understand everyone's concern.
But
Do you?
they
do.
don't care.
I would like to rip my hand free as best as possible.
Sure.
And still hold the bag out with the other hand. Away from.
Sure. Give me a roll.
Okay.
Whatever
What
you think
roll
might be
is
appropriate.
this?
Whatever you think might be appropriate.
I don't know.
Removing your hand from a death octopus roll. I mean, prayers
Can that
there.
be argued as medicinal?
Sure.
Therefore
I'll
scientific.
accept a medicinal roll. Yes. You can remove it with surgical precision. Okay.
I should have used an advantage, but that's still okay.
17's okay. Yeah, you're able to remove it. And you know what? The barbs don't even catch you as you remove it.
Just very bloody hand. Keep running.
All right. When we're not in mortal danger, I'll help you with your little hand, and I could probably help you with
Wait
the
a
other
minute.
thing.
Thanks,
Wait a
make me
minute. Do we
stitches.
still see this wriggling thing poking out of the top of Cashel's bag? Just for clarity's sake.
Yeah,
Are
it's
there-
the boomstick. Keep running.
Is it just the boomstick?
Last I
It's
checked,
the
that boomstick
boomstick,
isn't moving.
but
Last I checked, the
alive.
boomstick should.
Y'all, I think we can deal with one problem at a time. There's one boomstick or 33 wolves.
You had time to count.
You had time to count it.
It's
And Eris is gonna make
cool.
the like gesture to get everybody to run.
And in the distance, as we can see from the fewer amount of wolves in chat than there were earlier, the wolf howls are getting quieter. In fact, after a few hundred feet, people are walking along here as though this is a normal thing to be doing.
People. How many people?
How bad does Patrick's shoulder bite look?
Is the sun up?
The sun is up, yeah. I mean, we've been running from wolves for 3 hours. I mean,
I'm telling you, the moment we get onto bridges, it's just bad news.
there on the left, there is a person in winter thermals with a in front of him. There's like a 2-wheeled carriage, and he sort of sees you all. Hey there. If and you like, I can give you a lift across the bridge. You can keep moving whilst you get a kip. Get a bit of sleep.
What is the boomstick doing? Does he see this thing glowing?
Does he see us bleeding?
Yeah, mainly.
You look like you could use a rest. You've been attacked on the road, right? Bandits, was it?
Fioned us.
I banned it. Same difference.
It's dangerous when you leave the Royal Road, I tell you. You shouldn't do it. You shouldn't leave the Royal Road. Now, especially twixt you and I don't think that the King's doing enough to keep people posted out here. You know, I don't know where the army's gone, but I ain't seen it in months. I reckon he's become lackadaisical. That's just my personal opinion.
No shit.
Oh, that sounds like a right problem, doesn't it? You wouldn't mind carrying us across the bridge, would you?
Sure thing. How many of you are there? How many will I be carrying? Will I be carrying you all at once? If I carry you all at once, I tell you now, it's going to be a gold dale. I got strong legs. I can do it. I can do it, but it's going to make me real tired. I'll earn that dale, don't you worry.
I can walk, but here, and Eris will flip him the coin for anybody who's injured.
And
Patrick's going in the cart.
He seems kind of lackadaisical, but when Eris flicks that coin through the air, he snatches it with a snake-like grasp, and immediately... Fantastic. Right, off we go then.
The A, isn't it? Alright.
I'll help
I'll
anyone
walk.
who's injured.
I'll walk as well.
Is it just
Right,
Kaiden
like
getting in the car?
No, I'm walking.
No,
I'm walking.
I
I'm
think
not
it's-
injured.
I think
No,
it's
Patrick
Cash
is
and-
going in. I say
And
Patrick,
Patrick.
Eleanor, and Cashel all in the
Yeah.
cart.
I'm just going to help them,
Yes.
catch them up.
Alright. And he starts like packing away his pipe, and once they're all in, he like pulls this harness onto his shoulders and starts trudging next to you. Best to keep moving once you've got the weight going. Stopping's the worst thing you can do at this point. And so you all walk towards Reizh. We have not crossed the bridge yet, but by golly, we'll do it next session.
And
Two
we thought we were going
sessions.
to make it to the city today.
It's an 8-mile bridge. But that's
That's
like
huge.
1 mile a session.
One thing that may put your mind at ease. The bridge is not like over a canyon or anything. The bridge is just on top of like wetland.
Is the bridge a giant Piondas? Just tell us now.
It
Have we
doesn't seem
been
to be.
eaten? Or
Is it glowing? Does it move on its own and try to eat your hand?
it's glowing in the dawn's light.
I mean, it hasn't done any of these things yet, but who knows what plagues your nightmares.
Cashel's hands are so messed up. They've burned them, and now one's just like ripped to shreds.
If it's sunrise now,
Mhm.
Eris has to look south. Do we see any omens?
Eris, the sky is clear. Pink light flutters across the clouds. Sort of fading pink to blue. And in the distance you can see gulls whooping.
Seagulls?
You are near the sea.
Ooh, that's lovely.
Is it though?
I think so. I've never seen it.
I don't even have
Eris just pulls her pack tight and her hood low.
Oh yes. The secrets. Got it. Well, everyone, I think that's where we're going to wrap up this week. Did you all have a good session? Was that fun?
Damn it, we still haven't had our fight.
We haven't had our fight.
We haven't. But hey, we're all set up
I had
for
a fight.
next week. Next week on the bridge. We can all do it there. Reese, did you take any damage today?
No,
You were running like you were scared.
I'm sorry. I'm the only one fighting. Yeah, I was scared.
Threw a dagger once and it missed really hard, but
I
you know,
slapped
I
a
tried.
wolf to death. All right? I
You did.
slapped a wolf to death.
But there was a bear, and then there was a wolf, and then there was 2 more wolves,
And then there were 33 more.
But I mean,
and then there was
you
a shit ton behind us.
You made the bear really like runny with all the cuts and stuff. It's more
Runny?
of a drizzly
Runny.
bear.
This is like
Yeah.
an over easy egg.
Scratticus, I swear to friggin' God.
What? Well, everyone, we have credits to outro in. So we're gonna do that. If y'all enjoy the show, let us know on the social medias. Here they are. Discord, Twitter, YouTube. Come and be a part of the family over in Discord. We're about 1,000 people now, I think, in Discord. So building a nice little community over there. Twitter, send me a DM and I'll get you a game. This season we got so many viewer games. We've got a room for 10 people a week. And I'm only just starting to fill the calendar up to December. So feel free to hit me up. I'll get you a game. And YouTube, go and catch up on all of the things. Make sure you go and check out all of these wonderful people around the screen. I'm going to put their Twitter handles in when the credits are rolling. So you make sure you check out all of their stuff. You can see them through the week and in all sorts of other lovely places as well. Also check out our sponsors. Check out Mage Hand Press, who made Dark Matter, which is currently on pre-order. You can pre-order now their hardback edition of the Dark Matter book, which will be released on PAX U. And also you can please go and pre-order that as well. I need them to have orders. I literally bent Justin's arm and was like, put it on pre-order. So at least one of you go and pre-order it, please.
I already have one coming from the Kickstarter, otherwise I would.
Fair, valid. What else do we have? The Deck of Many. Go and check out the Deck of Many things. Well, no, that's the Deck of Many is the Deck of Many Things is their product. Go and look at it. It's great. Also Humblewood, third-party content for 5e. Cute animals and stuff. Also available in hardback. Available now. It was released this week. This month. Week. Month. Both. Month. Also check out our latest sponsor. If you liked the look of the minis during the break and in the startup screen, then check out Hero Forge. It's a ton of fun to make your characters over there. Fully customizable. Thousands of combinations of parts. And fully customizable poses. It's pretty special. Anyone got anything else to add before I roll the credits? We're gonna go on a raid. Join us for the raid. Do we have a raid cry?
Bear butts.
Butts.
Bear
Just
butts.
But
Was a thing in chat, and I thought it was very funny.
Butt FOMO.
Good
Butts
job,
FOMO.
chat. Bear butts.
It's gotta have butts. That's as far as we've gotten.
Wait, hold on. We gotta put the right emotes on it. Hold on.
Please.
Oh yes, if you got any butt emotes, yes, break them out.
I was just gonna use the teehee emote, but you know that works.
Oh
too.
well, that too.
Okay, so let's be selective about who we raid today.
Bear butts.
Bear Butts. Other Doc, thank you so much for your sub. I rolled it randomly. It went to Alienor, who also has the most advantages out of everyone. But there you go. She's got another one.
Speaking of which, we got another 20. We got another 10 retweets, so something was supposed to happen.
Another 10?
Wait,
yeah,
no,
Oh,
we got
yeah.
20,
Something
so-
totally happened. Just none of you know about it.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh no.
Cool.
Hey,
That's
Paige.
great.
How you doing?
That's
How you doing? You good?
fun.
Good butts.
So many
Good
butts.
butts.
So many
Good
butts.
butts.
So many
Of course,
butts.
it's Kent.
Yeah.
Kent.
Kent, you doing me proud.
Kent.
I trust Kent to have like crazy butt emotes.
Butts on hand.
Clearly. Okay, let's roll the credits. Join us for the raid. We're gonna go in. Oh, a woo is such a good like raid cry as well. But no, we'll go with the bear butts. I don't know. I feel like a woo. Chat, vote. 1 butts, 2 a woo. Go.
Woo butts.
A woo butts.
Okay.
Woo
Butts.
Someone put it in quotes for me. We're doing
Dogs are
it.
not happy. My howling.
Okay, we're gonna go to credits. See you later, everyone. Oh yeah, keep evoking emotions.
That's important.